Welcome, hockey fans, to the last game of the long weekend, opening 2016-2017 weekend for JWHL hockey. We're live here at Gallant Arena for the last game of the weekend. I believe that's game number 25. So it's been a busy weekend for all involved. Most of these teams have played 4 games. And today's matchup is the North Shore Vipers. They'll be wearing the white sweaters and NAHA red in the dark blue, red, and white. We may be missing a few on the game sheet in that apparently 1 or 2 players are on the roster by number only. We'll try to do our best to bring you the action in this U16 matchup. Teams are gathered together for their pregame ritual. We'll give you starting goaltenders as they're available. We're not provided with pregame lineups, so we'll kind of play that by ear. It looks like it'll be number 32 in the net for NAHA. That's Ariel DeSmet. Check that, number 35. DeSmet just went to the box. It's Sandrine Ponath. Number 35, Sandrine Ponath. And let's see who we have, if we can get a read. And we can't, so we'll try to check that information between periods for you. On the face-off, that's Lefebvre for NAHA. NAHA puts it up. Now Lefebvre takes it in the zone. She's got help there from Marino. Lefebvre takes a shot into the far corner. Puck up against the boards, out to center ice, where it's picked up again by Lefebvre. Turned around, Donahue. Through the stick of number 20. That's Carolyn Curley. Through Donahue's stick, and the Vipers go for the changeup. Slate passes the puck on into the zone. Slate up against the board. Puck trickles through, out through the center ice. Vincent comes in. She's got help. Good enough by Fancy. Puck in the corner. Ricochets around. Bonifacio up the near boards. Puck knocked away. Robert, but Bjornsson takes it. Robert on the red line, pokes it in, covered by Bonifacio. She flips the backhand through in front of the goaltender. Puck being shoved along on the far boards. Knocked back into the face-off circle. Bjornsson unsuccessfully gets in getting it out. Vincent puts it by the near side of the goaltender. Up against the near boards. Flipped out, will go all the way down. Was not chasing, but this will be icing. Puck comes to the left of Sandrine Ponath, back in the NAHA zone. 15:01 remaining in the first period. 17-minute periods here in the U16 level. Puck still in the face-off zone. Wagner turns and shoots wide. Sandstrom can't get her out of the zone. It's popped out by Casio, but no one handles. Goes back to number 7, Lazat. Casio with the puck. back and forth through center zone. Back down, Cassio back to pick it up for Naha. Along the boards, 19 Donahue passes it behind. Curley and Lefebvre. Puck out in front, and the shot by number 47, Paradis, Kat Paradis. Preve, all by herself. She turns, has the puck knocked away, but Lefebvre is there. Lefebvre centers, back to her defenseman. And the tip and the score. The shot was tipped on the shot out from Graves at the point. And it looks like number 15, Aaliyah Marino, gets credit for the score. So first blood taken by Naha, who leads the score now 1-0. Legue, one of the two Legues on this team, moves it forward. Marino dumps it in. Preve was in there. Graves picks it up behind. Passes across to Legue. Robert back to her defenseman. McPherson turns. Flips it through center ice. Off the stick of Vincent. Into the corner. Picked up by Legue. That's Nikki Legue. Puck on the far boards as Preve. Back to Graves. Back to Preves. Flipped up high on the glass. Around behind. Graves. Kept in by Manesian at the point. Graves picks up behind again. Tipped by Slate. Here comes Bjornsson. She's got help. And puck gets turned the other way. As the puck comes back into the Naha zone, Bonifacio turns it. Off the boards. Lacombe. Long shot wide. Puck trapped against the boards. Slate moves it forward. D to D and up to number 9, Ashley Burke, who pops it forward. Puck back in the zone. Bonifacio goes to recover it. Bonifacio got a stick in the way. That almost had her pocket picked as number 47, Paradis, had her stick in the way of that pass out. Lucky Paradis did not have a shot on the net. Dunked back down, recovered by, you can see the numbers at the far end of the ice. Let's see who that is. Manesian. Staten. Over to Cassio. Dumped in. Paradis around at the point. Back in Staten. And the score. Patton from just inside her own blue line. And Naha now leads by a score of 2-0. Samstra gains the zone. Here comes Vincent back for the Vipers. She dumps it around number 6, Staten, but it's picked up inside by Cassio. Here comes Cassio. She takes it off the boards. She's got help. Garvin was with her, but her team elects now to change up, and she's left alone and dropping the puck back to the far side where McPherson picks it up against the wall. Lefebvre pulls it off the wall. Lefebvre out in front, shovels it at the goaltender. Recovers it, comes back. That's Legue. Puck loose out in front, covered up. 10:05 remaining in the first period. We'd like to remind you that these games are being streamed live this weekend, this being the last one. If you're interested in watching any of the other games, you can go to our website, jwhl.org, and click on the game you'd like to see, and you can watch the game in its entirety at house. Jen dumps it all the way in. Comes around the far side. Vaya puts it back. Marino at the half boards. She comes out through center ice. Gains the zone but loses the puck as Lizotte knocks it off her stick. She picks it up behind. Backhands it. Preve has it. The shot. Covered up. Handled nicely by the goaltender. For lack of a better number, we'll assume that's Madison Jalbert, number 1, based on tradition. McPherson. Puck just being kicked back and forth along the boards. Fancy shoves it through. Bjornsson tries to center. Picked up by Parody. Dumped out through the neutral zone. Fancy, she's got number 20, Carolyn Curley, on her. Fancy flips it up through the legs of number 25, Bjornsson. Comes back to the defenseman for the Vipers. Flip forward. Lacombe, Annabelle Lacombe, puts it right in the chest of Jalbert. Puck kept in by Naha. Now it comes out. Staten passes across to Fancy. Donahue had another thought about that and takes control of the puck. Here comes Vincent. She gains the zone. There's 4 blue sweaters in the zone with her. As the puck comes off the stick of Cassio, up the far boards, past the blue line, she drops it for Cooper. Puck comes all the way to the far boards where it's dumped in by Garvin, Ariel Garvin. Once again, Cassio picks the puck. Ahead to Garvin. Garvin's got Legue, Ali Legue with her. Puck dumped out, requiring Cassio to come back and pick it up again. Robert chasing. She hits Preve off the bench. Preve flips it in the zone by Lizotte. Burke knocks her off the puck. She comes back outside as Nikki Legue pins it up against the board. Now forward to Preve. Preve takes it in, takes the long shot. Puck recovered with 7:07 left in the period. Period 1 with Naha leading by 2. Puck all around the far boards. Skipped out through center ice, but back to pick it up is Nikki Legue. Manazian actually brought that back deep in her own zone and set that play up as Preve makes the shot, and it's covered up by the goaltender, Jalbert. Face off to the left of Jalbert. Bjornsson pulls it back. Comes out of the zone where Bonifacio turns and dumps it right back in. McPherson chasing behind. Puck on a Naha stick out in front. Slate. Fancy. Fancy with the puck on the boards, flipped up high behind. Slate is there. She gets some pressure. Gendron knocks the puck back. Wagner took a chance at it, but had it knocked off her stick by Lacombe. Popped back in by Burke, who turns it around the other side of the ice. Hopefully Sydney McPherson, but she couldn't get a handle on it, and it's back to Manazian. Up the near boards. Push and shove just inside the blue line as a rink-wide pass goes. Shot, handle, pushed aside by Ponath. As Cassio picks it up, sends it up to Ali Legu. Turn back in, here comes Donahue. She's got parity with her. Donahue cuts in front. Puck is covered up and by the glove hand of the goaltender Ponath. Faceoff will come to her right with 5:02 remaining in the period. Check that, her left. Lefebvre facing off for Naha with number 17. Check that, 47, and that's Paradis. The offside faceoff comes outside the zone. Controlled by Naha. Graves with the puck. Up to number 13. That's Preve. Around behind. Marino in the corner. Puck shoveled around. Donahue has her pocket picked by Lefebvre. Lefebvre turns and back out in front. She's got one on front and one in back of her, but still manages to come around. Nikki Legu wide. Puck tied up in the corner. Now out through center ice. Pass too far for Donahue. Collected behind by Nikki Legu. Legu back to Graves. Out front to Marino. Marino sees Preve. Preve turns as her team makes the change. That's the second time she's had to do that. Bjornsson behind. Bonifacio at the point. Flips on. Good chance for the deflection out front by Lacombe. It goes wide. Carried out of the zone by Manazian. Was it knocked off her stick by number 4, Bonifacio. Vincent manages to keep it in, turns and whips it back around the boards, where Bonifacio forwards the puck along to Marino. Manazian at the point with the shot through traffic, and out comes Fancy. Fancy's got Lacombe with her. Fancy turns, drops it for Slate. The puck leaves the zone, but is picked up outside by Cassio and turned back. Gendron flips it to Wagner, but it's knocked off her stick by Ali Legu. Legu taken to the boards behind. Cooper gets in on the action, but the puck is thrown out and back into the Winterhawk zone. The block by Wagner was unsuccessful, and that Cassio still comes up with the puck. Drops it back for Staten. Lazat, that was out. They'll have to tag up. Sandstra, she's got help from Lefebvre. Sandstra just lobs the shot on, and the glove saved by Jalbert. 1:26 remaining in first period action. Naha Red leads the North Shore Vipers by a score of 2-0. Puck controlled back by Lazat around the boards. Donahue tries to get the stick on it, but can't control it. The backhand by Lefebvre. Marino with the shot. And the long shot from Gilmartin all the way in and around. 19 picks it up here. That's Nikki Legu. Up to Marino. Legu flips it in behind where it's picked up by Preve. Preve around the boards. Graves knocks it back. And the Vipers knock it all the way back into the Naha zone. Bjornsson turns. Up to Preve. Preve has Lacombe with her. Preve gets ridden off into the boards, tries to center it, comes back out in front, loops it around. Lacombe with the shot. Flipped up the boards, just out of the zone. Graves can't keep hold of it, and she'll have to turn and flip it back in as period 1 expires, with the Naha Red team leading the North Shore Vipers by a score of 2-0. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with period 2 action in just a minute. And we're back for period 2 here as the Naha Winterhawks lead the North Shore Vipers by a score of 2-0. Period 2 will start with Bjornsson facing off for the Winterhawks. And she'll face off against Wagner. Wagner wins and draws the puck back. Manasian puts it forward, but it's picked off by the Winterhawks. Lacombe with it. Now it turns around. Here comes Gendron with the puck. Fancies on her. She takes the long shot from just inside the blue line, and it's covered up by Sandrine Poneth. Game 25 of a 3-day showcase this weekend here at Merrimack College. Dumped in by Fancy, chased by number 14, that's McPherson. Puck all the way through, too far for Wagner, although she gets it on the rebound. There goes Burke. Burke puts it all the way down the boards behind as the Vipers look to change. Long pass to Slate. She bounces it to Allie Legue. Legue in at the near faceoff circle, takes the shot just wide. Puck comes around to Kennedy Cooper. She overskates it. And Parody knocks it forward to number 19, Donahue. Donahue gains the zone at the top of the faceoff circle. Has it taken away by Casio. Into the corner by Staton. Puck loose out in front. Shoveled back by number 20, Carolyn Curley. Too far for Kat Parody. As Casio moves it forward. Dumped right back in by Lazat. Gilmartin puts it back. She backs up though as Stanton puts it by her all the way into the corner and around the boards. Picked up behind by number 7, Erica Lazat. Lazat brings it out over her blue line, out through center ice. Vincent to Roberts. Roberts on the near boards. Flips it back. Legue, Preve has it. Backs it back around to Graves on the near boards. Graves sticks it out of the zone. Collected by Lazat, who turns it back around. Goes through the legs of both Robert and Graves and back into the corner to the right of the goaltender. Puck on the near boards as Garvin takes it through. It's taken away by Vincent. Dumped back in. Centered. And the Vipers get over the red line and dump the puck looking for the line change. Puck comes back to Garvin here at center ice. Garvin dumps it in. Flip back out too far for Burke. She couldn't hold it. As Nikki Legue passes to her defensive partner Graves to try to move it up. She gets pressure from Gendron as they saw at it. To the point, McPherson puts it back in. Ashley Burke goes after it in the corner. Manazian keeps it in. Burke gets ridden off by Legue. Now pinned on the boards. Here comes Staton. The long pass too far for Lacombe. And the puck is put back down the other way. This will be icing. Puck coming to the left side of Madison Jalbert. With 12:51 remaining in period 2, the NAHA Winterhawks lead the Vipers by 2-1. Face-off won by Parody. Gilmartin behind. Getting pressure from Slate. They bully each other through. Puck back to Blue. She turns. Can't keep it in the zone, so she'll take it up through center ice. Give it to Bjornsson, who knocks it. Ricochets off the wall and comes back in, but Curley takes it back out again, and Parody takes it up the near wall. As the puck ricochets around in front, knocked into the corner. The Vipers had an excellent opportunity there to put one home. Curley turns it back. Parody and Blue have each other tied up in the wall. Puck comes out to Slate. Back to Bjornsson. Off the back wall. Here comes Lacombe. She circles, takes the shot through, trickles through, but I'm not sure the goaltender really knew that was coming. Curley to Donahue. Donahue over the red line and dumps it for the change. Going back to pick it up is Cassio. Cassio up the boards. Trying to hit Kennedy Cooper, but that went in offside, so the Winterhawks had to tag up. Vincent dumps it back in. Staten behind to pick it up. She'll drop it for Cassio. Cassio takes her time with it, flips it up the boards to number 38, Justice Sandstrom. Sandstrom with the puck, flips it down behind the net. Picked up there by McPherson. All the way out of the zone as Wagner tries to get it, but Graves gets there first. Graves flips it across, hoping to hit Marino, but it's popped back in. Now Lefebvre gains the zone. She goes around the near faceoff circle, flips it just wide on the weak side. Emily Wagner flips it forward to Gendron. Gendron gets ridden into the corner by Legue. And the puck comes back on the Nighthawk stick. Flipped in by Sandstra. Lazat hits it around the board. Sandstra's still chasing. Lazat back with the puck again at the far face-off circle. She flips it up. It gets tied up against the boards. There's 3 red, white, and blue jerseys. One comes away with it. Here's Marino. Marino the shot for the goal. And Marino gets the goal to put the Winterhawks up by a score of 3-0. .9:51 remaining in period 2. Vipers are facing off Parody with Sonia Jornsson. Parody has the puck taken away by Bjornsson, who puts it ahead. Check that was Lacombe to Bjornsson. Martin tied up, and Donahue manages to shovel it back into the zone where Blue is tied up by Curley. The puck breaks loose and Blue passes up to Lacombe. Now Slate with it. She's got help. Drops it to Bjornsson. Bjornsson drops it back to Blue. Comes back to Blue again. Fancy picks it up. Turns Bonifacio back into the zone. That was offsides, but puck's now back out of the zone, not a problem. Sandstra. Kept in the zone by Staten. Lazat back to pick it up. Where's she going to put it? Up along the boards. Vincent has it. Out through center. Lazat back to collect. 8:20 remaining in the period. Up the boards to Robert. She shovels it out. Manages to pop it back into the zone. Now the pass goes all the way across to number 6, Driscoll, but taken away by Sandstra. Robert backhands it to Vincent. Vincent tries to hit Driscoll. Sandstra with the puck. She's got Marino with her. Driscoll has it. flips it out through the center face-off circle. It's taken by Burke. She turns at the far boards. The shot goes through the foot of Legue, so not much on it as it passed. Here comes Marino through the center face-off circle. She's got help with Garvin. Puck dumped down, no icing. Nikki Legue goes back to get it. Puts it around to the near boards to Graves. Graves flips it forward to Bjornsson, who gains the zone. She's got help from Preve. Preve and Grave. Preve with the initial shot. The rebound comes out. Grave puts it home. And we have a 4-0 lead for the NAHA Winter Hawks. .6:53 remaining in period 2. Lacombe picks the puck up, turns through the stick of Slate. It's popped back to McPherson. Now Donahue up to Curley. Curley gets the puck tied up in fancy skates, and there'll be an offside called. Face-off outside the zone on the near face-off circle with 6:34 remaining. Bjornsson, she's got help. Back to Fancy. Backhanded through by Slate. Puck dribbles aside. Puck flipped back to Fancy. She backhands it through the legs of Slate. The shot and the goal. Number 5 by Annabelle Lacombe. Number 23, Annabelle Lacombe, gets goal number 5 for the Winter Hawks at 6 minutes remaining in the period. Ali Legue on the face-off, but face-off is controlled by the Vipers, who dump it deep in the zone. Rolls behind. Out comes Ali Legue. But Lizotte pops the puck back out of the zone. Robert to Lizotte. Gilmartin, the near boards. Back to the point here. Roberts flips it out on the stick of Staten. Staten, air pass, and Vincent takes it. She cuts through center. She's going to have Roberts with her. She gets just inside the blue line and takes the long lob as the Vipers go for the change. And fresh legs come on for the Winter Hawks as well. 5:08 remaining. Drawn back to number 7, Lizotte. Jenner behind is pinned by Graves. Lefebvre comes away with the puck. Turns. Looks down ice. She's got Marino. Drop for Lefebvre. In the corner for Preve. Emily Preve cycles it back to number 41, Lefebvre. Lefebvre with the backhand, covered up by Jalbert. 4:32 left in period number 2. Mylene Lefebvre facing off against Cat Parody. Back to Graves. Graves to Lefebvre. Lefebvre across to Nikki Legue. Legue tucks it into Prive. Lefebvre turns with the puck. Bouncing puck covered up by the goaltender, Jalbert. 4:09 remaining in period 2. Vipers control the face-off, but the puck is put out in front by number 23, Lacombe, and taken away by the Vipers. Donahue on the far boards. She dumps and runs. She picks it up behind, but being ridden hard by Bonifacio. Puck comes out to the half wall for Slate. Bounce back. Whipped in from the point by McPherson. Here comes Annabelle Lacombe with the puck. She's got Slate with her. Lacombe takes the shot wide to the short side. Lacombe. Staten puts her shot off Donahue. Flip back around. Slate picks up. Now back to Staten. Hits Paraday's leg on the way through. Staten moves it along to Legue where it's tied up. She and McPherson have it tied against the wall. Now it's flipped out. Cassio's back to pick it up. Cassio turns. She's going to take it in herself. She was stripped down, but no call. Step forward by Staten. Bouncing puck, Legue. Dumps it on the corner. McPherson will pick it up. 2:25 remaining in the period. McPherson to Robert. Bad puck bounce out, and the puck leaves the Winterhawks zone. Robert again off the boards, puts it way back into the Winterhawks zone, and it pops out through the center ice once again. Staten back. Backhand shoveled into the Vipers zone. Picked up by Manazian behind. She looks up. Puts it right on the stick of Prive, who has it knocked away by McPherson. Lefebvre. Shot just wide. Puck back to Graves. Graves with the shot. Deflected down and sticked aside. Marino. Flips to Prive. Back to Graves with the long shot through. Marino was cutting, looking for that rebound. McPherson behind. Off the boards to number 6, Driscoll. And the puck leaves the playing surface with 1:09 remaining in the second period.
You want to remind people sometime to subscribe to YouTube because it helps keep it.
Fancy picks it up at the near face-off circle. Turns, loses her defender. Up Slate. Through to Lacombe. Lacombe drops it for Bjornsson. Puck too high. And Lacombe. Covered up with 35.2 left. 11 left on the clock, 11 ticks left. And that will be the end of period 2 with the NAHA Winterhawks leading over the North Shore Vipers by a score of 5-0. We'd like to remind you that this and all of the games are being broadcast on NWHL. Check that, JWHL.org. That's JWHL.org. And they will be available for viewing later at the site. You can also subscribe to the site, which helps show the interest in JWHL hockey, and we encourage you to do so if you enjoy the games that you're seeing today. We're going to break for a short period while we resurface the ice, and we'll come back for number 3.
Take the headsets. Just to let everybody know that we actually are, of course, we are subscribing to JWHL, but it's also YouTube that we're on to keep the subscription up to 100 people, to keep our games on there for a very, very long time. We need a lot of people still coming in and subscribing to that and keeping it going so we can keep this great broadcast that we have continuing. I'll give it back to Jerry. Thank you very much, and we'll be right back with the third period.
And we're back here at Merrimack College at Gallant Arena here for the final stanza of the last game of the long weekend of JWHL hockey. The ice has just been resurfaced. There's still a few wet spots. We're hoping those will freeze up in the next few minutes as the players stretch out. And they're being called for the face-off. With 17 minutes, that's this entire period, left in action, the NAHA Winterhawks lead the North Shore Vipers by a score of 5-0. And the Nighthawks come out. And now the Vipers come out. Let's see. Mylene Lefebvre will be facing off for the Winterhawks. And Kat Parody for the Vipers. The Vipers put it deep into the Winterhawk zone. It's collected up there by Nikki Legue. Forwards it to Marino. Marino hitting Preve on the way through. Preve attacks, and with the backhand, the score is now 6-0. Preve gets that one as the Winterhawks gain the 6-goal advantage. Puck out to neutral ice. Graves takes it back into her zone. Across to Nikki Legue. Puck all the way down, covered up by the goaltender. Faceoff will come in the Viper zone. We are on running time right now, so if you think someone forgot, no, add a rule of the tournament at a certain spread, we do go to running time in the third period. Bonifacio. Now it's Slate. Lacombe behind. Stretch and knocks the puck all the way down. That was Vincent. Her teammate Driscoll was there to cover. Graves. Manesian keeps it back in. Chased by Vincent behind. Michaela Vincent taken down in the corner. Lacombe out to Slate. Too far to handle. She's being covered by McPherson. Lacombe comes up with the puck. Back to Staton. Flipped out through the neutral zone. Not far enough. It's back in as Cassio flips it through. Manesian picks it up behind her own goaltender. Backs through and passes the puck on, but she's slow getting up. So we have a stoppage in play. As the coach comes out to look, we'll remind you that these games are available on jwhl.org and will be archived on our YouTube channel. And you can subscribe, and we need all the subscribers that we can get. So if you've got friends that are interested in women's hockey and want to watch some great games, have them watch a game on YouTube and subscribe to our JWHL channel. And that will allow us to keep bringing you these games in a format that you can enjoy at home. This young athlete is still down. No real indication of what is actually transpiring here. We all know these things happen in a sport like hockey, but it's always a shame to see it. We don't want anyone seriously injured. Bumps and bruises are one thing. Serious injuries, something else. She's rolled over on her back now, on her own. No trainer. We're going to cut off action for just a few minutes until she. I guess we'll stay with things. She's up and making her way to the bench, and we sincerely hope, as I'm sure you all do, that there's no serious injury involved here. As Jackie Manasian makes her way onto the bench, we're about ready to resume play here. Hallie Legue on the face-off for NAHA. And Wagner wins it back for the Vipers. Cassio picks it up behind, turns around her own face-off circle, and up to Sandstra. Through Kennedy Cooper and back into the zone. And here come the Vipers chasing as Cassio moves the puck forward. Sandstra. Burke gets a stick in the way. Cooper chucked that Legue right off the bench. Picks up the puck. Centers it to Preve. Preve ridden off to the side. Puck around behind Marino. She circles. Cuts the center. Takes a shot, stick to side. Preve backs it around. Parody. Lefebvre out front. Circles. Comes back out front for the shot. Puck deflected into the corner. Marino back out to Legue. Being pressured by Donahue. Legue skates away with the puck. Donahue still on her as she reaches the far boards and turns. Puck back to Graves. Graves puts it off Donahue. And it's flipped back in by Legue. On the far boards. Back out to the point. Legue turns. Gets physically pushed. And the puck is back out at center in the neutral zone. Here comes Graves to Marino, and the shot swallowed by the goaltender. It appears that the goaltender now is Sean D'Urso, as we were able to get a read on the jersey. And Manasian's escorted off the bench and off the ice surface to be looked at medically. Shot wide, 12:03 remaining in the period. Puck out front. Shot comes from number 28, Garbin. Puck out through center ice. Collected by Bonifacio. Flipped on back in. All the way around the boards. Trickles around. Flipped out to Fancy. Fancy doesn't get much wood on the pass, but it comes forward to Lacombe, who puts the shot over the net. Bjornsson battles in the corner. Flipped out to Fancy. She gives it up to Lacombe, but it's knocked back down into the Winterhawks zone as it's picked up by Fancy, number 55. Roberts backhands it, bounces off Fancy and comes back out. Flip forward to Garvin. Garvin gains the zone. She's got number 23 with her, but that puck was knocked off her stick. Possession, however, remains with the Winterhawks for the second, and now it's been turned over. Roberts chasing Stanton back. Puck was left, picked up by Legion. Now Kennedy Cooper, she flips it in around Gilmartin. Puts it back out front with the shot is Sonstra, Jesse Sonstra. Puck deflected into the corner. Back out to Cassio. Staten off Wagner. Circles back. Flipped out to the point, just back in, out of the Legio. All the way around. This will go out through the neutral zone as Cassio comes back to pick it up. Takes it off the boards to Sandstra. Sandstra gets a little challenged by Wagner, but manages to take the puck into the zone. Harassed by Burke, she loses the puck. Preve drops it for Lefebvre. Lefebvre. .9:14 left in the game. Lefebvre picks it up. Off the boards to Marino. Burke has it out. But Lefebvre comes back to collect it. The pass to Marino doesn't connect. Puck goes all the way back and it's picked up by Lazat, Erica Lazat behind the net. Flip forward by Curley, not out. Vipers having a hard time leaving their zone as Donahue takes it from Lefebvre and feeds it forward, covered up. And we've got a timeout. Vipers. We've got a timeout with 8:17 remaining. 6-0 lead by the NAHA Winterhawks. We should be just about back out now. And here come the Vipers. After their second attempt at their cheer, and we're back out with 8:17 remaining. Had parity on the face-off for the Vipers against Bjornsson. Fancy tied up behind, but manages to move the puck along. A little bit of pressure there from the Vipers. Keeping it in the zone. Now it's out. Curley flips it up, takes the puck. Top of the face-off circle, drops it out front to Cat. And So Paradis with the feed. And that was an important goal for the Vipers, especially in light of the injury to one of their teammates, Manazian. Hopefully she'll be fine, but this team hasn't backed down, and they're still aggressive right now with the shot off the glove of Poneth. Kept in at the point. Ricocheted back out again, and here it is. Vincent has it. She's got help out front. She puts it on net. The puck's right out in front. Roberts tried to get some wood on it. Gilmartin with the shot from the top of the face-off circle. And the Winterhawks just dump it down, hoping for the change. The long pass to Vincent connects, but she's getting hassled by Preve. Taken away by Lefebvre. Lefebvre with a shot from outside. Shoulder saved and over the net. Preve on the far boards. Gives it to Graves. Graves takes it into the corner. Turns. Blows the tire. Back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre across to Legue. Legue with the short corner shot. High corner. Extends the lead here in this game to 7. .5:43 in the period. End the game. Burke drops it back to a defenseman as they cycle the puck around. Gendron dumps it in. Wagner putting pressure on Legue. Here comes Lefebvre. Wagner putting pressure on her as well. Puck loose in front. And the net is off its moorings, is it? I'm not sure what the call is. Slightly, and it must have been done by one of the Riverhawks as the puck now, face-up now comes outside with 4:48. Off the far wall, flipped on in as Lizotte goes chasing. Bonifacio goes down on her own accord. The shot snuck through by Lacombe, covered up, but the puck's again out in front. Slate turns. And the shot's covered up. Andy Gendron trying for the breakaway there. Paradis. Puck kept in through Curley. Donahue has it taken away by Sandstra. Sandstra turns. She's got help with her in the form of Legue. Back to Sandstra. Poked off her stick into the boards. The shot never got off. Curley through Donahue, but puck goes on the stick of Sandstra. She turns and puck flipped back to Lizotte. Off the leg of Curley and back into the dump back in by the Winterhawks. 2:53. kept in by Lefebvre. Marino to Legue. Lefebvre. And again, wide. Preve behind. Graves at the point to Preve. Back to Graves, through, all the way to Legue. Legue with the puck all the way through. Covered nicely by the goaltender, Sean D'Arso. 2 minutes left in the game, 2 minutes and 4. Naha leads the Vipers by a score of 7-1. Puck kept in at the blue line by Bonifacio. Through traffic. Vincent goes to the corner and chases, but we have a penalty coming up on the Winterhawks, I believe. An interference call on number 15, Leah Marino. So with running time and 1 minute and 5 left, it looks like the Riverhawks will be skating a man down for the remainder of this period. McPherson turns with 50. Through Vincent, but she's got it back, dumps it in. Knocked all the way down by Stanton. There's 37 click off the clock here, 35, 33. Icing here is waved off. Puck flipped out, kept in by Gilmartin. She's going to take the shot. The bounce goes high with 17 left. Now it's into the corner. Puck goes through, 10 remaining. And it's dumped down by Slate. This will probably do it. And the final game of this opening JWHL weekend sees the NAHA Winterhawks defeating the North Shore Vipers by a score of 7-1. Thanks for watching these games, brought to you by the JWHL.org. For JWHL, I'm Jerry Beekman. I'm going to turn you over to Danny, our producer.
Well, everybody, thank you again for joining us all weekend here in Marymount College in Boston, Mass. And we've had excellent viewingship all weekend. We appreciate everybody staying tuned. 25 games we did in all. But I want to thank all the crew and staff here, Mike and his staff on the other crew, on the other rink. And we had Jerry here for announcing with Kevin and all the people that helped us behind here. And just to let everybody know that IH Video, that is us that carries these games and travels around with the team. Our next stop will be in Colgate. We'll be doing that for an 8-game series over the weekend. And then after that, we're going to be heading into Providence, Rhode Island. And then right after that, we're going to be heading out to Minnesota. And then we'll make our final stop in Vancouver, as Ottawa and Buffalo have their own production crews sitting there. So it looks like every game and every inch of this season is going to be covered on live stream here, or live stream, but YouTube. And we have switched to YouTube. We found it way more user friendly. We hope you're all enjoying the scoreboards and the time clock to keep everything up going. So again, I want to appreciate everybody listening in and watching. And remember, keep those subscriptions coming in, because it's subscriptions that keeps us going from year to year. This is who we're going to be with. So we do appreciate you watching and listening in. And we're going to say sound off here from Boston, Mass for the 2016 opening weekend of the JWHL. And we'll see you in Colgate.